Hey guys, welcome back to a PBR battle, and in this one I'm using the old ice team that I had and rarely ever used, and really I think I'm gonna have to, I think I may need to go through this team and either get new movesets and strategies or just get new Pokemon entirely, because this one is a little bit faulty, I gotta say that right now. Anyway, I mean, I say it's faulty and then I still win, so yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like, usually whenever I win, it's quite a fight, and I'd really rather have my battles just be, oh, I owned him so hard. I'd really rather have all my victories just be pure ownage. But whatever. Anyway, these guys, they were not nicknamed in the past, but now I can finally say this too, because before, remember in Battle 113 where I kept saying a special someone kept helping nickname them? The only reason why I didn't say girlfriend is just because I didn't know if she was comfortable with that or not. But anyway, my girlfriend helped me nickname these, and that is Mrs. Claus the Delibird and Brisk the Snover. But anyway, send those two out. Snover has a, before you ask how I'm about to outrun this Alakazam, I have a Choice Scarf on him. But anyway, I go for Aerial Ace on Heracross, and then I go for a Wood Hammer on... Oh, wait, no. Right here, I was having a lot of trouble deciding if I should go for Shadow Ball or Wood Hammer on Alakazam, because whenever I fight Alakazams and I have moves that are super effective on them, but they're special, I always have a lot of trouble picking which one I should use. Because right here, I thought that I'd be able to take it out, you know, with Stab, physical move. But, of course, that turns out to not be the case. The only reason why I didn't go for Shadow Ball is just because, you know, he has better special defenses than physical, and I thought that that would also let him live. But anyway, I don't knock him out in the Wood Hammer, which sucks. He gets off the Focus Blast and knocks out Mrs. Claus. No! Now, Mrs. Claus has a wide lens. That's why it does not have a Focus Sash. I know that sounds a little bit stupid to not have a Focus Sash on a Delibird, but yeah. The only reason why I have a wide lens is because Delibird has Hustle, and Hustle increases physical attack for in exchange for decreasing your base accuracy by 20%. So, like, if you have a move that's 100% accurate, you know, it'll go down to 80%. Anyway, Heracross goes for Mega Horn and knocks out Snover after Focus Blast knocks out Delibird, or Mrs. Claus, and then they both get struck by the hail, and then out comes, awesome nickname, thank you, you know, my girlfriend, but thank you, dang it, what am I trying to say here? Awesome nickname, Britney Spears the Jinx, good gosh. And I got this Regice from somebody else, so we couldn't nickname it together, so yeah. Man, I really need to, maybe I should take, like, talking lessons. Do you think there are, I can never talk, either in LPs or PBR battles. Anyway, I'm just going to shut up about that now. Anyway, I go for a Lovely Kiss on Heracross because I need to put it to sleep. I was really worried about close combat because I knew that I could take a Focus Blast from Alakazam because Regice has incredible special defense, but not quite so good in the physical department, so I just decided to put Heracross to sleep to kind of prevent me from dying. But anyway, Lovely Kiss hits and puts it to sleep, and then his Alakazam goes for Recover for some strange reason. Anyway, then Regice goes for a Blizzard. As you all know, it's 100% accurate in the hail. Knockout Alakazam, and Heracross just barely survives it. I was really surprised that he was able to survive that, because my Regice has Choice Specs, which makes it very powerful. But anyway, after Alakazam goes down, he sends out his Togekiss. Now, this guy made some dumb choices with his Pokemon. Basically, he just went for Pokemon that had moves that were good against Ice types. He wasn't really thinking about the type of Pokemon that he was bringing in. You know, he's bringing in a Flying type against a Mono Ice team. But anyway, I just go for an Ice Beam on Togekiss. Now, this is one way you really know that this guy is not a professional trainer. Look at this. Okay, Ice Beam from Jinx, or Britney Spears. Very, very powerful, but still, no Ice Beam should ever almost one-shot a Togekiss, unless it's not built for defenses. But anyway, Togekiss goes for Aura Sphere, does about a quarter of my health. which is totally fine because I can take that. And then Blizzard hits and knocks them both out. And, yeah. Again, as do, you know, everybody but, like, Chug. You know what? I just suck at narrating when nothing is going on, so I'll just talk about something else entirely. But anyway, they both died, the hail continues to fall, and then out comes this last guy, which is Giratina. You see, he just brought in his Giratina because, you know, it knows Aura Sphere, and he wasn't really thinking about how Dragon is weak to Ice. So, yeah. Anyway, right here, I thought just... I don't really know why I did this, but I went for Ice Beam, and then I go back, and then it's like, huh, well, why don't we make this a little bit more epic? I'll use fake tears on it, and then I'll one-shot it with one of my guys. I still don't know why I did that. That was kind of risky, but I felt like doing it, so yeah. Anyway, Blizzard, and of course, okay, come on now. Alright, Jinx goes for the fake tears. Of course it hits because, you know, it's got a perfect accuracy. Giratina's special defense harshly drops, and then it uses Shadow Force. That was kind of unfortunate that he was faster than Reg Ice. You know, it just made the Draddle lag on longer. It made the battle drag on more, but, oh well. As Giratina is hit by the hail, even though he is invisible, I still would love to know how that works. You know, you become invisible and then you still are able to be hit by hail, but yeah. Anyway, right here I get a bunch of lag. I probably should have edited that out. But whatever. And then I just go for another Blizzard on Reg Ice because I know, you know, Jinx is gonna miss. It doesn't matter because she has a Focus Sash, and Reg Ice, hopefully he can take it. Or at least that's what I was thinking at the time. It's like, yeah, you're screwed because, you know, I've got my Focus Sash still, and Reg Ice is amazing. So anyway, he goes for Shadow Force and almost knocks me out, but he doesn't because he fails epically. And then Blizzard goes off and one-shots the Giratina. Well, I mean, yeah, I can... That's pretty much a one-shot. You know, I was thinking about the hail damage right there. It's like, oh, well, he did have some hail damage, but still, that's just hail damage. That's not really a whole ton. But anyway, there's the Ice team once again making a triumphant return. So anyway, I'll see you next time.